welcome to the March Tellico Village Golf Talk Show. I'm Lynn Willis, your host, and as always with me is my Director of Golf here at Tellico Village, Chris Sykes.
Yes,
welcome.
Lynn. Thank you, sir.
We didn't have a meeting last month, so we're going to cover a lot of topics today of importance, I think, to most of you. We're going to tell you about what has happened in the last month or so, what will happen, and all the special events we got coming up. But first, let's talk about 2021. Did we have a good year? We had a fantastic year. We had 107, right at 108,000 rounds of golf. And that is wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember being on the golf committee 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, and our goal was like 60, 65,000. And we've almost doubled that in 2021. Our merchandise sale in our clubhouses has continued to rise, and I expect that to happen and continue to rise this year. The merchandise we are having now in our club pro shops are really top quality, and they're good. I bought a couple of shirts myself, and I'm very proud of them.
Yep.
Very much so. The golf subsidy, you know, a lot of people here in the village for years and years and years talks about the subsidy we have to pay for the golf courses, which we all think we need to do because golf is big here in Tellico Village. But the subsidy was the lowest we've had in forever, or
15 years at least.
15 years
yes,
at least. So the added play, the extra money coming in, lowered our subsidy, which is good for all residents of Tellico Village. And we got new golf carts for all of our courses. So we really had a fantastic 2021. And with that, let's talk about what's going on now. Is it still busy?
Well, 2021 has continued, and 2021 was a continuation of 2020. So things have not slowed down at all.
Okay.
Golf has benefited greatly from the effects of the pandemic and just the world we're living in, and then Tellico Village is booming in addition to golf booming. So we're getting it from both sides. So 2021 was a record year, a year to remember for sure. And it looks like 2022 is going to be more of the same. So January was an abysmal month for golf. Weather-wise, we had 11 days where we were not able to field a single tee time because of weather, snow cover, extreme temps, so on and so forth. And February was more your average February, but all that taking consideration, through February, we're 1,627 rounds over budget and within 34 rounds of our record year of 2021. So
we'll make that up.
For sure. We came out of the gate strong. And again, still kind of a moving target. At some point in time, we expect things to slow down a little bit, but they have not. And just all in all, the village is booming. So, the unlimited programs. We've got a lot of folks that subscribe to that. Still proven to be very popular. We have some 300 plus folks between the unlimited group and the two-person household we used to call the family. And then we have another 230 folks that have subscribed to the Twilight Unlimited. So those continue to be very, very popular and really set ourselves up for success. And merchandise sales, I know you touched on that. I'm wearing some of our merchandise. And again, each of the golf retail shops are a little different. We carry different items. We have some competition internally. But we come out of the gate strong there as well in spite of the weather. So we're $23,000 in sales to this point in time. And again, just a reminder to folks, you own the golf shops. You own the merchandise. So all the proceeds go back to the POA, which was not the case some years back. So things are going great.
Wow. We should just end the program right there, but we got more good stuff.
Yeah, we go.
About. More good stuff. Recent events, give a brief report on those about how successful they were. The Rainbow and the MGA Links, Rainbow Linksers and the MGA, how did that go?
They continue through the season. They're hardcore golfers, obviously, both those groups, so they never shut down throughout the winter season. And the MGA's never been bigger, never been stronger. Same thing with the Linksters. I know they're working on some changes to their name as they continue to grow. Yeah. Other winter events, obviously we're coming out of the winter season, headed into the spring, so we're getting geared up. Things are getting really, really busy all of a sudden, which is expected. The Winter Golf Classic, everything we do anymore is sold out. So the Winter Golf Classic was sold out, maxed out 104 players. Our mini golf, it was super popular. Golfers and non-golfers alike. So we averaged max participation of about 40 each week over the 8-week period, and had a fantastic season finale. Charles Rofers leads that on our behalf, and Michael Ledbetter assists him. So it's just super, super popular. A lot of fun. It's really probably the most fun thing we do in golf. Spring aeration. Just concluded that.
Yes,
That's huge. And kudos to our golf agronomy teams led by Wells McClure at Tanasi, Jordan Clark at Kahidi, and the combination of John North and Tyler Thies at Tokwa. In essence, we aerified 114 greens in 4 days. It's incredible. Yeah, I mean, those guys killed it. So, I mean, I was here helping best I can at this point in time. But we were here at about 10:30 at night, Monday at Tanasi, where we had a contractor element with the drill and fill, the deep tine aeration, and we did more of a traditional approach at the other two courses, but killed it. Mother Nature thankfully cooperated. We had a little margin built in, but looking at the process, we'll probably build in a little margin in the future, a little more margin, because if we hadn't had cooperation from Mother Nature, we may have fell short. But the guys killed it as usual.
I was talking to a couple of gentlemen at a meeting I held, and they saw the Kahidi course workers out on the course on the day they started aeration, and they said they had never seen people move and work so quick in their lives.
No question.
I mean, it was really, really something. They were awed by what they witnessed.
We got an incredible team.
It was really good. Okay, clinics. Do we have any clinics?
They've cranked up for the season, and again, everything we do is fills up almost immediately. Whether it's an event, league, people are claiming for more access, more tee times. So we're adjusting our policies and procedures to accommodate as much as we can. But again, golf's booming, it's busy. That's a good problem.
Yep.
It's not the problem we used to have. So we continue to adjust to do the right thing and accommodate everybody as best possibly can, and continue to focus on improving the golf experience.
Yeah, it seems like there's so many opportunities of different variety of quality of golfers, or so that there's something for everyone. All you have to do is ask and look for it. It's there.
That's part of what makes Tellico Village Golf so special.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that we got 3 world-class golf courses and something for everybody.
Okay, so get out your calendars. Let's give you some dates of upcoming events. Golf 101, and that's basically where Chris and his staff talk golf to you. Maybe people who haven't played golf before and want to know the basic information about what golf is all about, what the basic rules of golf is all about. It's Golf 101. It's held on the 4th Friday of every month at Tanasi.
At Tanasi, yes, sir.
And you can sign up. Do you sign up for that?
You can just show up.
Okay.
Yeah, Casey, he's there. It's on the calendar. So it's just kind of an intro to Tellico Village Golf. But if anything, we're always available if we can help you in any way.
So if you want to get involved with golf and you haven't in the past, the 4th Friday of every month at Tanasi, you'll enjoy it. The LGA 9 and the LGA 18. What's coming up?
Yeah,
with them?
opening ladies days. All 3 of our ladies leagues are kicking off in the next few weeks. So LGA 9 March 29th, LGA 18 April 5th, and Lady Linksers April 5th as well. So all those leagues are booming.
Are they still taking names?
Oh, sure. Yeah. So if you're a female and you play golf, we got a place for you.
Okay. And what's this Masters event?
Well, Masters Par 3 tournament. So we do our own Par 3 tournament in alignment with the Masters tournament, which is coming up in April. So if you remember, we've built a Par 3 course into the Tanasi facility that we call the Feather. Okay. So we got some permanent tee boxes, and we're going to add some tee boxes just to add flavor and a little more character and options to that. But we'll have our own Par 3 Masters Par 3 tournament. We'll have a Masters pool, which we do every year in conjunction with the Masters tournament.
It's got to be a fun day.
It is.
It's got to be.
It's really neat that we've been able to do that and build a permanent Par 3 course into an existing golf course.
Okay. You have always had quite a few demo days. So I heard there's an all-vendor demo day. Can you go over that a second?
Again, last year we had a little trepidation going in. It was the first all-vendor demo day we'd done. We weren't sure how it was going to work. Ended up being a huge success. We did about $66,000 in club sales in that one day. So it's going to be part of what we do each and every year. And again, we're going to try to position it where it's in conjunction with Masters Week and helps kick off the season. We brought a new vendor in this year, so we've got TaylorMade available now. So the all vendor demo day will be April 8th at Tellico from noon to 5. Free burgers, free dogs, free drinks.
Whoa.
Alcohol you got to pay for, but everything else we're giving to you. Compliments to AWE. So we've got TaylorMade, which is a new vendor. Obviously, they're major.
Big.
Callaway, Titleist, Ping, which we continue to have partnerships with. Each of those we have a staffer that represents here in Tellico Village. Also, we've got some other corporate partners that are going to be involved. Lads, who is the private distributor for Club Car, which we partner with. We have all Club Car golf carts. They'll be here with some of their demonstration equipment, which includes their technology. You can add the same technology we have in our golf carts to your private golf cart. So they'll be here in person to help.
That's dangerous.
Hope you understand that. We've got a few out of Kahidi, and they love it.
Okay.
They love it.
So that's April the 8th, noon to 5 at Tellico.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Only thing I need from you, Lynn, is promise that we're going to have good weather.
Oh, I can
deliver?
I can assure
Okay.
that.
All right.
Yeah.
Then we're covered.
Okay.
Should be a great day.
Okay, and a beautification tournament. I think that's a tournament. Maybe it might have dropped off every once in a while, but this has been going on for many years in Tellico Village, because we've had beautification committees for all of the golf courses. So we got another tournament coming up. I believe the date is Saturday, April the 16th, and that's also at Tellico, April the 16th. You can sign up at any of the clubhouses, and it's a scramble, a team.
Correct, and it's a staple on the calendar.
Okay.
Obviously, we do a Superintendent's Revenge setup. We really make it fun. It's a 4-person scramble event. All the proceeds go to the beautification committees that are split across the 3 communities, Tellico, Tanasi, and Kahidi, and those folks use those funds to any variety of projects throughout the clubhouse grounds, throughout common properties, the golf course. So we steer those funds back into the POA to make improvements and just help assist the teams with upkeep and maintenance. Yeah,
and that provides, again, an opportunity for Tellico Village residents to volunteer to help in the golf operations.
And you can contribute other ways too. We'll have door prizes, silent auction items. So if you've got something that you think would aid and spice up that event, we'd love to hear from you.
Okay, so that's April the 16th, Saturday at Tellico. Sign up any of the courses. Senior Club Championship. That's April the 23rd, also at Tanasi, and Sunday the 24th. It's a 2-day event. The Senior Club Championship at Tellico on Saturday the 23rd, and at Tanasi on Sunday the 24th. Sign up at any of the courses, and that usually pretty well fills up as well. So you need to do that quickly. Tellico Village Golf. What is that?
Well, we've been honored with the privilege to host 2 of the Tennessee Golf Association's the state major golf events. So this is unprecedented for this year. So in the spring, in May, we're actually going to host the TGA Senior and Super Senior 4-ball championships. We've hosted that previously at Tellico and Kahidi, so we'll be hosting those at Tellico on the week of May 9th through 13th. So I encourage a lot of folks in our community to participate and would be potential champions of that event, whether it's a senior or super senior division. I know the super senior trophy is named after a former villager, Jim Brown, who was the best player in the village for a long time.
For a long time.
Yeah, lived here for a long time now. He solely resides in Florida, but the trophy's named after him. So Tellico Village flavor. Huge event, major event. Also, in the fall, we're going to be able to host for the first time the Women's State Mid-Am and Senior Amateur at Kahidi, and that will be on the backside of our bunker project, and will be fully renovated at Kahidi. So that's September 27th and 28th. So I've coined the phrase Tellico Village Golf, the home of Tennessee Senior Golf Championships. So,
hey,
unbelievable.
Again, you've been working hard,
well, for
you
sure.
and your staff, and it shows. I mean, I know y'all didn't catch all these dates and all these events, but how do you know if you have other questions about it? Go to Golf Tellico Village, and it's all on the calendar there. So maybe you didn't get it written down, but it's there. And again, we are busy, and that is quite an honor for the state of Tennessee to
No
offer
question.
us those tournaments.
And the two events that we would most want to host, because we'll have folks participating that are members and villagers. And again, the website, we want to steer everybody to that. That's your first place to go to if you want to know anything golf. And you go to the calendar drop-down box, and you can go in and search, and we got everything on there.
Okay. So, capital improvements. Give us a summary about what's going on there at any of the courses.
Well, it will be another big year in 2022. So we'll be renovating the back nine bunkers at Kahidi to finish that project beginning on April 5th. So we're getting a head start of where we were last year, so we'll finish earlier in the season. Okay. We're going to be adding an ice water dispenser at each clubhouse. So that's been something that's been highly requested. So what you'll see at some of your higher end facilities where you grab your cup and you put your ice in there and your water. We'll have one of those at each of the 3 clubhouse locations. To best take care of our golf carts, we're going to add a commercial pressure washer system at each of those clubhouses. Obviously, are always replacing equipment. And something that's super exciting that just kind of came to fruition recently is some bigger long-range planning possibilities that weren't even on our radar a few months ago because we recently acquired some property. Okay. The CCI land acquisition. So in acquiring that property, there's some tremendous opportunities for golf. And so we're already working on something I call the GET facility, the Golf Entertainment and Training Facility. It's a renovation project at Tellico to renovate that press facility and add more modern features, with technology and so forth. So we'd have a training and entertainment portion of that. But then really our new priorities become the opportunity to add, 25 years after it was open, but add a driving range at Tenassi. So unreal.
That is big.
Huge.
I mean, it's like
piece of property right there that's perfectly located in position to add a driving range.
Well, now maybe we'll solve that. Okay.
It'll open the door for Tenassi, and it'll take some pressure off Tellico. The fact that we've only got one driving range, it's a little undersized, to be honest, in a golf community this size, in the main community. We've needed it a long time. They should have built it when they built the golf course, but here we are. We've been afforded an opportunity 25 years later to add one. Something else that's bigger, more big picture long term is we're partnering with REC and some of the additional property they acquired. We're looking at a golf park concept.
Okay. It never stops, folks. Advancement, success. And Chris and his staff are not going to let it cool down either. It's always upward.
We're working towards the future and continue to improve the experience.
I see like a training type facility, like you're saying, with the driving range and whatever, and it doesn't really have to be connected with the actual golf course. It could be on a property located near a golf course, and you go in. You're there strictly to train and prepare yourself.
Yeah, and the golf park is a new concept that's taken off across the country that would include an executive course, something we need desperately. It would include a greenway, something that we need as a community desperately. So we would have a lot of integration between recreational outdoor activities and golf and blend all that together. And the opportunities are endless.
Okay, golf course updates. We've got things like refurbished course accessories. Explain what you mean by these items.
We do. While the winter seasons are off season, things slow down a little bit. We're still extremely busy. So even in those days where the golf course couldn't be open, we're taking care of business. We refurbish all our own golf course accessories. The Tellico Village woodworkers help us fabricate a lot of that. We refinish it. The winter season's busy for tree work, tree management programs. We had a massive drainage project we concluded at Tenassi. Wells and his team killed it there. It's going to be a big improvement on hole 11. So we have big plans. We're always making things better. Continuous improvement is what we're about in golf. Even some areas that you may not be familiar with that we take care of, the clubhouse grounds, first impression opportunities. So the entrance at Tenassi, we made some improvements there. The parking lot at Tellico made some improvements there. The tennis facility at Kahidi, we made some improvements there. So we're touching a lot more than just golf, and we're trying to make things better each and every day.
Okay, and same thing as far as again, all 3 golf courses, the fans at Tellico. I just can't believe we are able to accomplish all of this. But
well, we work very hard, and and again, just some highlights. We're upgrading the fans at Tellico to the new improved style. So we got to upgrade the infrastructure in the process. We'll have better fans that are more quiet, more neighborhood friendly. We've actually had to make some improvements to our maintenance facility compound at Tellico because of the development. Those lots that were behind the maintenance facility have sold. So we're trying to be good neighbors there. The parking lot's about to be expanded. They'll have some landscape opportunities. The same thing's the case at Tenacity with the fans. We're looking to continue to improve our tee complexes where we have excessive wear. The tees are undersized. I know the yellow tees are all undersized for the most part. We put them in quickly and didn't anticipate how popular they would be. The majority of our women, lady golfers, play from the forward tees, and a lot of men do as well, as they should. It's just more fun. And then obviously the big thing, as we already touched on, is the bunker project at Kahiti. So that's going to be our biggest project in 2022.
So you don't have trouble getting into work in the morning and having something to do?
No, we're never going to run out of stuff to do. That is for sure. That is
for sure. Any preparations for spring golf? Anything?
Agronomics is a continuous thing. Your busiest time periods are spring when you're preparing the plant for the season. So we got our spring green up, fertility applications, spring pre-emerge applications. The pressures start to kick up with watering and disease pressures and insect pressures on our putting surfaces and throughout the golf course. So we get that stuff going as we hit certain intervals with our soil temps. So it's all strategic in nature. And obviously we're very environmentally friendly and Audubon certified and all that kind of stuff. So we take that in consideration for sure as well.
We're a good golf community, aren't we?
We're the best, no doubt about it. No doubt
Okay,
about it.
so as host of Tellico Village Golf Talk, again, I want to thank Tellico Village Network for doing the filming of this for us and supporting us at all times. And Chris, do you have any closing remarks?
Yeah, just if we can do anything for you, please don't hesitate. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Tellico Village Network. We've got an ongoing history campaign. So if you've been around for a while and you have some old photos, anything at all, old scorecards, we would love to have it. We're trying to preserve that history and incorporate that history into more of our fabric. If you haven't seen the notification, we're playing around with some additional marketing to garner some more exposure. Obviously, one of the most unique things we have in Tellico Village, we have a par 6, one of the longest holes in the country. So we got a naming campaign going along with that, the 9th hole at Kahiti. So again, just we're set up for another outstanding season. We expect record activity. We're super excited about the future Tellico Village Golf and all the opportunities that are out there, and we're working hard on your behalf each and every day.
Tee it up, Tellico Village.
Tee it up, Tellico Village.